I'd like you to think of a saint that maybe has been an inspiration for you. Could be Mother Elizabeth Ann Seton. Could be Archbishop Oscar Romero. Could be St. Francis of Assisi. Could be Mother Teresa of Calcutta. The list could go on and on and on. But when we look at each of these individuals, and if we study their history, one of the things we find out is there was a turning point in their life. And that turning point was when they allowed the conviction of their lives to overflow into their everyday lives, into their actions, their words, their thoughts. When I look at those saints, it enables my own faith to become a challenging possibility. And hopefully for us, their faith would become a challenging possibility for each of us to allow our convictions to overflow into our daily life 24/7, not just on Sunday. But like the disciples, sometimes we just feel powerless, unable. The disciples today, they could not see beyond those 2 fish and 5 barley loaves. That's all they saw. 6 months' wages they would need to feed all of those people. They couldn't see beyond that. And as one writer has said, the most challenging line in the gospel is, give them some food yourselves. Our world population is at 7 billion people. There are more than 100 babies that come into this world every single minute. And in that same minute, 3 babies die of starvation. And most of the people who die of starvation are children. Their little eyes closing at a rate of 180 per hour, 4,300 per day, and it adds up to more than 1.5 million deaths a year. And yet, across the centuries, Jesus has told us in every church, every Christian church, and I know, certainly if you're in Europe, you can spit and hit a church. And we have 21 Catholic churches in Canton, Ohio, not counting all the other ones, but Jesus still says to us, give them some food yourselves. And what do we say many times? We don't have enough. On this Feast of Corpus Christi, the gospel isn't about sharing the little that we have, but rather being able to see beyond the 5 loaves and the 2 fish and see what happens when we allow God's power to work within our lives. Amazing things can happen. What would happen this week if we put our convictions on the line? If we allowed and we counted on the presence of Jesus, the power of the Lord in our lives, and that we trusted that when we gather here today and we ask the Spirit to transform ordinary bread and wine into the body and blood of Christ, that during the week we would have the trust that the Lord would take and allow His Spirit to transform ordinary men and women like us into the presence of Christ.